What's up my loves, my name is Paige, this is Paige with the Page, and this is 7 on Sunday. 7 on Sunday is a Goodreads group created by Grace from J Sizzle, and I'll leave a link to both Grace's channel and the Goodreads group in the description box below. The topic for this week are our 5-star predictions for 2022. So I usually have 2 of these 5-star prediction videos going yearly. I'm still working my way through last round. I have 1 book left. I just haven't been able to fit it on a TBR to be able to get to it, and so it's just been chilling in the background. And then I also have 2 left from the video that I made in July of last year. So I'm hoping I will be able to get that last one done, and then this is the replacement stack, and then I will be able to do another 5-star video, which usually only have 5, whereas this have 7 because 7 on Sunday. So I still have 1 to go, but I'm gonna add another 7 for this round in 2022. So let's get into the books. The first is The 5 by Hallie Rubenhold. So I know this is about the 5 victims of Jack the Ripper. The premise of this is that their names were never really discussed, and them as individuals, they were the victims of Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper was the focus. This is about the 5 women that were killed and looking at their story. I believe it is a fictional take, but there's some sort of ambiguity. I know that it's based off obviously 5 real women, but I don't know whether it takes a fictional take or is a non-fiction look at their lives. I'm pretty sure though it is fiction, because mostly we just hear that they were prostitutes, but that was not the case at all. So I'm super curious to dive into it, whether it be fiction or non-fiction. I've been eyeing it off for ages. I bought it and then it's been lulling on my TBR since then, and I want to get to it. The next is Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. I think I'm absolutely gonna love this. I know that it's following a Shakespearean troupe in a apocalyptic setting, so I find that very fascinating. I'm not the biggest Shakespeare nut, but I feel like the use of Shakespearean literature, like If We Were Villains, I love that. So I don't think it would hamper my enjoyment of it, but I'm really curious to see how it shapes up. I know that a lot of people love it, and I feel like I could definitely be one of those to get behind the hype. The next is A Recent Gift, and so you haven't actually seen this haul yet, but that is The Parable of the Sower by Octavia E. Butler, and this was kindly gifted to me by Tracy. This is the first in a duology, I believe, and I read Kindred back in August of last year and absolutely loved it. So I feel like Octavia E. Butler is going to be one of those authors that I just love their work by, and so when Tracy sent this into my hands, I was screaming with happiness because I just cannot wait. Do I know anything about synopsis or anything like that? Absolutely not. Do I still think I'm gonna give it 5 stars? Absolutely. Next was a Christmas gift from April, and that is Hazel and the Deep Blue Sea by Ashley Herring Blake. I like having one that I'm pretty confident I'm gonna give 5 stars. I have yet to give Ashley Herring Blake a lesser than, and I just love her contemporary novels. I love the way that she approaches things. I love that they're queer, and I just love everything about this. So I have a sneaky suspicion this will be a 5-star. Based off all of Ashley's other work. And I can't wait to dive through the rest of her backlist as well. Next up is Fortuna Sworn by KJ Sutton. I think I can easily be a fantasy romance whore. I really need to note who gifts are from. I feel like this is going to be fantastic. I have heard rave reviews, so I'm very keen to dive into it and see how I get along with it. Sounds fascinating, bit of mystery, a lot of romance, a lot of fantasy. I'm here for it. The next prediction I have is I Am Widow by Xian J Zhao. This just seems amazing. I think they are fantastic on Twitter, and I can't wait to dive in. I think this is involving Mecca and based off their Chinese history, so I'm really curious to see how it goes, and I think it's just going to be absolutely amazing and not like anything that I've read before, which in and of itself raises the stakes in it being that 5-star prediction because it is just so new and novel. And my final prediction is Black Sun by Rebecca Rhone. I have heard marvelous things. I recently got my hands on a copy late last year, and I've been wanting to pick it up ever since because I feel like it is going to be one of those top tier books for me. I know that it is a blend of sci-fi fantasy, and that's about it. I really don't go in knowing much about these books, and that is a-okay with me. But I just have a sense that this is definitely going to be a 5-star read. So these are the 7 books that I think I will give 5 stars, and I can't wait to see if that holds true or not. For the last round, I did have quite a bit of success so far, so we'll see how that last book goes. Let me know in the comments, do you like going into your books blind, and is there one that you have no idea what it's about, but you're thinking it's going to be a 5-star read? If you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!